student research is this, that being able to work at the bench and understand a little bit about how data is generated, how information is collected, is really a crucial part of the education process. And I think until you actually are faced with situations where you have to collect information from research and decide if it's good information or not, if it helps advance the knowledge or not, only then can you really have a good understanding about how the research process works. The answer is yes. The research that I'm involved with addresses a better understanding of everyone's immune system. And for people in hospitals, in places like Menominee, Wisconsin, a person's immunity a lot of times dictates sort of how they do in their bout with a healthcare situation. For those students that participate in the research project, they get the better understanding, like we were talking about. That's important, and the only way you can do that is by being involved. Right. The applied science program is rigorous. It teaches information that's relevant. It's comprehensive. It really gives students a good background in a number of types of scientific areas. So that kind of challenge that the students get and that kind of training and exposure to information and methods just helps them build sort of a skill set that makes them competitive in a number of different types of research situations, or industry, or medicine, or there's just a number of things that they can do with that kind of a background.
In my lab, we have a few projects that we're focused on. The first one is a chemical genetics project where we are looking at using small molecule libraries to identify developmental phenotypes in zebrafish. We also have another project where we're investigating cancer stem cells with Marshfield Clinic and UW-River Falls. And so I guess the third project that we have that we're really involved in is we're actually doing genetic techniques for mapping mutations within a genome. The face for research in the future at Stout, I think, is just tremendous. We are increasingly going to allow students to experience science and technology. And generally the scope of the work, we have people working in many different areas, from environmental to developmental biology, like the things that I do. And I think the scope is very broad for the kinds of research that we'll be able to do on this campus, and it will be very focused on emerging technologies and cutting-edge kinds of technologies that you would hope to be exposed to as a student. Laboratories in our science building are of great benefit to the students in our program. I think mainly for two reasons. First of all, you do work in the laboratory on projects, and those projects are associated with faculty mentors and other students. You're not learning from watered down methods and watered down techniques. You're learning with the real stuff.